It's completely insane. AI startups are shattering the unicorn valuation ceiling of $1 billion in record time, and we are so here for it. At least I am. You're welcome to your favorite investing insights and analytics channel with your girl Coco Ombo. Together, we analyze the phenomenal rise of generative AI startups and their speedy rise to the $1 billion mark. On average, it takes US tech startups 7 years to achieve this feat, according to data from CB Insights, in comparison to 3.5 years for generative AI startups. OpenAI, creators of the world-famous ChatGPT, is currently valued at a whopping $29 billion and was able to achieve unicorn status in just 4 years. While Inflection was actually co-founded by Reid Hoffman of LinkedIn fame, and it raised $225 million in equity in order to be able to leverage large language models to help humans easily talk to computers. They achieved $1.2 billion valuation in almost 0 years. Talk about fast and furious. So right now, let's dive into the scatter plots I created on Tableau to really drive home the point of the phenomenal rise of these AI startups. After that, I will bring you three-dimensional insights at the end of this video, so stick with me. When you look at this chart, what do you see? Well, I see a one-way speeding traffic down to 0. That's exactly what I see, and that's exactly what's there. Looking at this chart, you will notice this sharp downtrend, which reveals that the earlier the year of founding, as you can see from this chart, this is 2013 and this is 2022. So the earlier the year of founding, the farther it took for generative AI startups to actually hit unicorn valuation levels. I repeat, the earlier the year of their founding, the farther or the longer the time it took for generative AI startups to actually hit the $1 billion mark. So now let's get into the details. Lightrix, the photo editing apps maker, took exactly 6 years, and currently it is valued at $1.8 billion. The same goes for Hugging Face, the machine learning model for enterprise. It took it 6 years, and currently it's worth $2 billion. Replete, cloud development platform and GitHub Copilot competitor, also took 6 years from its founding to hit the unicorn valuation levels. 2021 was all the rave for AI startups, as large language learning model Anthropic was founded, conversational chatbots Character AI was also founded, and animated AI images Runway was also founded. It took these 3 startups just 2 years to be worth $1 billion or over. While Inflection, which is leveraging AI to help humans talk to computers, was founded in 2022, they were able to hit the unicorn valuation ceiling after their giant raise in the same year. The fascinating bit about this analysis is that all of the startups are valued at $1 billion or over without having the requisite revenue to match this valuation. Again, we take a look at this AI startup revenue scatter plot I created. OpenAI, valued at a whopping $29 billion, generated $30 million in revenue in 2022. While AI content writing platform Jasper generated $45 million within the same period and is currently valued at $1.5 billion. GleanAI generated $2.7 million with a valuation of $1 billion, while Runway is generating around $1 million at a valuation of $1.5 billion. So now, let's do a comparative analysis between OpenAI and YouTube as a brand. So you may be asking why YouTube, but this explains it. The blockbuster acquisition of the 18-month-old startup played a large role in sending valuations in the tech sector skyrocketing. Although YouTube made little revenue, the all-stock transaction gave Google control of a company many believed would change the face of mass entertainment. It also led to criticism from skeptics who thought that Google would never get its money back. Well, YouTube has always been a trailblazing company with a lot of similarities with what is actually going on with these AI startups. YouTube generated $28.8 billion revenue in 2021, a 46% year-over-year increase, with 2.5 billion unique visitors accessing the platform monthly, according to Business of Apps. It currently has an estimated brand value of $180 billion, according to Manhawi. While OpenAI's ChatGPT is the fastest growing consumer technology product, gaining 100 million subscribers in the first 2 months of launch, it is valued at $29 billion with a $30 million revenue. OpenAI's revenue to valuation ratio is 1 to 1,000, while YouTube's revenue to valuation ratio is 1 to 6. Now, you see the disparity. Quite a lot, right? Comparing the valuations with the activities, you may be thinking, will AI be the future of the world? Probably you are not wrong. Of course, we all know that the growth of generative AI platforms is as a result of the prospect of artificial intelligence changing the world as we know it. And of course, this has created an investor frenzy. So to wrap up, here are 3 insights from this analysis. Number 1, generative AI startups and tools to help make our work easier will continue to explode. And investors will keep being on the lookout for competitive and innovative business models because leveraging of AI into businesses is inevitable. 2, if you are a startup founder, it's probable that venture capitalists will give you that "what is your AI strategy" week while you're trying to pitch them, and you've got to be ready to deliver on that question. 3, if OpenAI were to go public today, it is definitely going to be a great stock to own. Will you be buying it if you had the opportunity to do so? Well, I'll leave you to that question. That's all for today. If you enjoy this content, please share, give me a thumbs up, much more subscribe to this channel. I want to hear from you in the comment section. You can also tell me the kinds of video that you would like me to share in the future, that is about investing insights and analytics. So, till our next video, I want to say thank you for watching and catch you soon.